Most women think they need long, exhausting workouts to get stronger after 30. But that belief is actually one of the biggest reasons people burn out and quit. Because the truth is, strength doesn't come from pushing harder every day. It comes from giving your body the right signals at the right times. And when those signals are structured correctly, strength can improve with far less effort than most people expect. Today I'm going to show you a simple weekly structure that helps build strength without exhaustion, burnout, or hours in the gym. If you've ever tried to start strength training and quickly felt overwhelmed, you're not alone. Many women over 30 want to build strength, but they run into the same frustrating cycle. They start a new routine. They push hard for a week or two. And then exhaustion, soreness, or lack of time makes it feel unsustainable. Eventually the routine fades away. And after a few attempts like this, it's easy to assume that strength training simply requires more energy or time than you have. But the real issue usually isn't motivation. It's structure. Many workout plans are designed around intensity rather than sustainability. And for women balancing work, family, and everything else life demands, those plans can quickly lead to burnout. The truth is that building strength after 30 doesn't require exhausting workouts or spending hours in the gym. What matters far more is consistency. When your muscles receive the right signals regularly, they adapt surprisingly well. Today we're going to walk through a simple weekly structure that supports strength without overwhelming your schedule or your energy. This approach focuses on sustainability. Because the goal is not to push harder for a few weeks. The goal is to build strength that continues improving for years. Let's start with the first key idea. Strength training does not need to happen every day. In fact, many people see excellent results with just 2 or 3 strength sessions per week. Muscle grows and adapts during recovery, not just during the workout itself. Spacing workouts throughout the week actually helps your body rebuild and become stronger. A simple weekly structure might look like this. 2 or 3 days focused on strength training. 2 or 3 days focused on lighter movement. And at least 1 day where your body can fully recover. For example, a balance week might look something like this. On Monday, you complete a short full body strength session. This could include exercises like squats, push movements, pulling movements, and core work. Nothing extreme. Just enough resistance to challenge the muscles. Then on Tuesday, instead of another intense workout, you shift to lighter movement. This might be a walk, gentle cycling, stretching, or yoga. Movement supports circulation and recovery without adding stress to the muscles. On Wednesday, you return to strength training. Again focusing on simple compound movements that engage multiple muscle groups. These workouts do not need to be long. Even 20 to 30 minutes of focused resistance training can be very effective. Thursday might again be a lighter movement day. And Friday could include your 3rd strength session for the week if your schedule allows. If 3 sessions feels like too much at first, 2 sessions per week can still make a meaningful difference. Consistency matters far more than perfection. This is where many women begin to notice something encouraging. When strength training is structured this way, workouts often begin to feel more energizing rather than draining. Because the body has time to recover between sessions. Another important piece of this structure is intensity. Many people assume strength training has to feel exhausting to be effective. But that isn't true. Effective strength training simply means the muscles are challenged enough to adapt. You should feel like the exercises require effort, but not like you're completely depleted afterward. A helpful guideline is that you should finish most workouts feeling accomplished rather than exhausted. This is one of the biggest differences between sustainable training and burnout. Sustainable routines leave your body feeling supported. Now there is another factor that helps this weekly structure work even better. Nutrition. Muscle cannot rebuild and strengthen without adequate fuel. In the previous video we talked about building a simple protein routine throughout the day. Protein provides the building blocks that muscles need to repair and grow after training. When resistance training and protein intake work together, the body receives a clear signal to maintain and build muscle. This combination is one of the most effective ways to support strength, metabolism, and long-term health. And it's far more approachable than many people expect. You do not need complicated workout programs. You do not need extreme intensity. You simply need consistent signals that encourage your muscles to adapt. Over time, these signals add up. Workouts start to feel more manageable. Daily activities feel easier. And strength gradually returns. This is why strength training becomes so valuable after 30. It supports bone health. It helps regulate blood sugar. And it plays a major role in maintaining independence as we age. In other words, strength is not just about fitness. It is about long-term resilience. If you're just starting, the most important step is to begin with a routine that feels realistic for your life. 2 strength sessions per week. Short workouts. Simple movements. And gradual progress over time. That is more than enough to start building momentum. Because when strength training is sustainable, something interesting happens. You no longer feel like you're forcing yourself to exercise. Instead, it becomes a supportive habit that fits naturally into your week. And once that habit takes root, strength has an opportunity to continue improving for years. In the next video, we'll talk about the easiest way to structure your protein intake throughout the day so your muscles have the support they need to recover and grow. Because nutrition and strength training work best when they support each other. For now, remember this. Building strength after 30 does not require burnout. It simply requires a routine your body can sustain. And small consistent signals are often the most powerful ones of all.